A113, scare tactics.
Scare tactics. Also appeal to fear, paranoia, the Bogeyman fallacy, shock doctrine, shock doc, rally round the flag, rally round the president. A variety of playing on emotions, a corrupted argument from pathos, taking advantage of an emergent or deliberately created crisis and its associated public shock, panic, and chaos in order to impose an argument, action, or solution that would be clearly unacceptable if carefully considered. Example, if you don't shut up and do what I say, we're all going to die. In this moment of crisis, we can't afford the luxury of criticizing or trying to second guess my decisions when our very lives and freedom are in peril. Instead, we need to be united as one, or in the 2017 words of former White House spokesperson Sean Spicer, this is about the safety of America. This fallacy is discussed at length in Naomi Klein's 2010 The Shock Doctrine, The Rise of Disaster Capitalism, and her 2017 No Is Not Enough, Resisting Trump's Shock Politics and Winning the World We Need. See also The Shopping Hungry Fallacy, Dog Whistle Politics, We Have to Do Something, and The Worst Case Fallacy. Yeah, this is it's interesting how I feel like this particular episode is incredibly political. At least the examples in this document are. Um, yeah, scare tactics. I have done this one time. There was a time where I remember, man, it comes back to the responsibility piece. I remember I had, oh man, I had done something in my relationship with Amanda that was leaving our relationship in a in a fragile place. And what was necessary in that place was for me to take responsibility for what I had from for my actions. And I really didn't want to, because in taking responsibility for my actions, I would have had to, accept what I had done and really like sat with it, grappled with it, which I didn't want to. And I remember I wanted to make it right, and I can't remember exactly what my strategy was for making it right, but I remember I reached out to a bunch of friends and I said, guys, I really need your help. My relationship with Amanda is in the balance. And so it was like I remember essentially using this, like creating a false sense of urgency and trying to present this scary thing and have them all jump in and help me. And that was something that I did at one point. Um, yeah, that's the best I can think of in this moment for this. Bryce's let's see. He said, I have particularly noticed this one a lot on social media when it comes to chemophobia. I see examples of this almost every day of someone buying some food from the grocery store and leaving it out to rot and then making a video claiming that this is what you're putting into your body and that you should boycott whatever said food item is. Obviously, it's not a valid experiment to determine what's good to put in your body, and everyone on the internet thinks that they're a health guru, and it's is constant scare tactics I see when it comes to health advice that contradicts each other on the internet so much that it's hard to find scientifically backed health advice on the internet that doesn't use any scare tactics. This phenomenon is known as fear mongering, specifically with chemophobia. Got it. Thank you for the share, Bryce.
That actually, yeah, I want to kind of like go off of what Bryce just said. I see that with like vaccines. Like anti-vaxxers will be like, this is what's getting put in your body when you get this vaccine. Vaccines are bad, you shouldn't get them. And it's just like, no. Like, and then, or like people, and I don't know, like, I feel weird talking about this because I don't want to come off like I'm invalidating people's experiences. But I saw one like a while ago where they posted their kid having a seizure. Um, and they said like they got this certain vaccine and it caused them to have this seizure, and they were like saying that vaccines are bad because it causes injuries, which I know does happen, so I'm not trying to say like that never happens, but I don't know, people definitely use scare tactics for about vaccines and try to convince people to not get them because of one negative experience that they had that may not be the case for everybody. Oh yeah, Bryce said, I think I saw that exact one. I watched a doctor debunk it where he said that seizures happen all the time and that this has no evidence that it was caused by a vaccine. Correlation does not equal causation. Yeah, exactly.